Now, critical chronic medication is difficult or, in some cases, impossible to get in neighbouring countries. So, South Africa introduced the COVID-19 export control regulations on the 27th of March. That's to ensure that the local market has enough supply. In this, the first of a two-part story, reporter Michael Appel speaks to neighbouring pharmaceutical companies to gauge the impact of these new export regulations have had.
Lodi Van Sail is an oncology pharmacist at Namibia's only cancer treatment facility. Has there been a bottleneck in getting medicine into Namibia out of South Africa?
It's now week 9 of lockdown and or of a state of emergency, and certain drugs we have still not been able to get our hands on.
Nam Pharma holds 60% of the market and supplies clinics, pharmacies and doctors in Namibia's healthcare sector.
When I say that we are 50% out of stock, it's more so on the critically required lines, which would be your chronic medications.
To Namibia's east, it's the same situation in Botswana.
We've had major delays and major shortages. There's still 60 to 65% of my orders that have not come through into Botswana yet.
In your understanding, who's responsible for this bottleneck that's resulting in the shortages?
Problem, as far as we have been informed and told, was the ITAC permits. Trucks literally get to the border with the permit that's been emailed to them, and the guy in charge there just says, "Where's the original?" And as far as I understand, originals can't be issued because of social distancing.
Essentially, you guys were in lockdown, the same with us, and there was no one at office, there was no one picking up calls, so we have to do something now. But what must we do? How must we do it?
An entity of the Department of Trade and Industry, the International Trade Administration Commission, ITAC, is tasked with facilitating export permits. The Chief Commissioner says they've issued in excess of 4,000 permits, the majority being for medicine exports to Namibia and Botswana.
So the suggestion that the rules are unclear and that they change on a weekly basis, for me, is not supported by the fact. There have been problems, I will admit, where either permits fall by the way, fall through the cracks, or there are delays. We have dealt with those on an exception basis because a lot of them have been processed without a hitch.
Part 2 of this story will look at which chronic meds are in short supply in Namibia and Botswana and what that means for patients. Michael Appel, Johannesburg.